What a lot of people don't know is Kim Jong-un, his son and successor, has unleashed a new weapon on the world. A new, more powerful and devastating weapon than anything is. An all-girl band. He selected all females to have a band. You should pull up a picture here. You go down to news. It's pretty good. They bring the raw sexuality of like a Midwestern PTA in miniskirts and A-line haircuts, and they play some crazy hits. You got to see the name of some of their hits here. Let's see, up to news. I wrote down. There you go, down just a little bit. Okay, some of their great news. It says, "My country is the best."
Yeah, that's catchy.
That's a danceable tune. Another one they say.
What are you dancing to there? I'm just dancing to "My country is the best."
My country, and they said they're such an overwhelming success that in countries all around the world, when their songs come on, I mean, and you guys know this. I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah, we
we're
know
all
this.
around the world. So when their songs come on, people stop and dance in the streets.
Yeah,
because they're such a great band of spreading the. But
this sounds like
"My Country is the Best" is a pretty good song.
This sounds
but
like
how about "Let's Study"? I'm not kidding. That's one of their songs. You should check out "Let's Study."
This sounds
it's
like
a barn burner.
This sounds like a Alvin and the Chipmunks movie that I watched.
Yeah.
You know, where there's the girl chipmunks
Uh-huh.
and then the male chipmunks, and they're kind of battling it out. This sounds almost exactly like that.
You gotta see,
Maybe he watched that and then he got this
seriously
idea.
The kind of sexy where if your wife was in the PTA in the Midwest somewhere and she got her miniskirt on,
Whoa.
and it's hot for a PTA mom, but it's not like the Pussycat Dolls. It's not in the.
There was a lady like that came into my daughter's school.
Uh-huh.
She said, this was when she was like in kindergarten or first grade, but she mentioned that the lady was orange because she was too tan, and then she said, "Mom, her nibbles are showing."
Her nibbles. I can see her little nibbles. Check that out. Check out that sweet outfit. Look at that. You can see the Pussycat Dolls wearing something like that.
So you're giving
they look like 1950s Beatles. Look at her like holding that guitar. I want to hold your hand. Let's study. This
kind of edging out the K-pop battles.
Yeah.
That might mess
K-pop.
up this.
Slight edge to N K-pop over SK-pop.
NK-pop or CC pop, communist. Look at that. I mean, like that. That's it. They're supposed to be hot, young, sexy things
Now,
in a three-piece dress suit.
So what's the end game here?
What's crazy about this
people
is-
get hooked on this,
Yeah.
and then next thing you know,
And next thing you know, boom! Oh, look at the
now,
that's just kind of like little ribbons on her.
so
shirt.
here's what's crazy is it's not too far out to think that that's all mannequin heads in the audience either.
No, you know it's even funnier when they patted the audience. It's all like 50-year-old military men. I'm not even kidding. Jamming out, but look at that sexy dancing they put on.
they're like the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah,
It's like they're river dancing, except for their feet don't move either.
yeah, their feet don't move either. They're blowing it up, and they wear military garb. And the rest of the time, so that's his new weapon of mass destruction. It's pretty awesome. Look at that. I mean, that would be very sexy if she was a middle manager at a paint store in Duluth. She wouldn't.
They're fine. They're very capable musicians.
Very capable musicians.
They're competent.
I hope they know that they're part of an evil scheme.
This is the best. Okay, so this is the very best. I read some of the reviews that Western journalists have given them. Oh, wait a minute. After Let's Study, here's another one of their songs, Without a Break. It's about the textile industry. I'm not even kidding. Their song is used to fire up the textile industry, which was slumping slightly.
What are you listening to? I'm listening to Let's Sew More Clothes in the Sweatshop.
Without a break.
Breaks suck.
Here's some of the high praise they received from reviewers. They said it was danceable and listenable, and this is the praise that they gave it. It could just about pass as a Eurovision entry from Azerbaijan. Talk about your damning with
just about.
Because we know the fresh scene that's coming out of Azerbaijan.
Oh my
And what's funny is that was their praise. That's what they came up with. They're like, hey, it practically is as good as something from Azerbaijan. Everybody knows about the Azerbaijan pop scene, you know, with the girl bands coming out of there. Oh, I watched a lot of their different ones and their thing.
You know, I've heard that the North Korea is kind of stuck in the 50s and the 60s, and that's kind of when the Beatles came out. So they're trying to replicate the Beatles that were big in the 60s, but what they don't realize now is people that are popular now, everyone hates. I mean, a lot of people hate them, like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
He's a weapon of mass destruction.
Douche-struction. He comes from Canada, bringing douchebaggery.
Yeah, and that's the worst you can do. Or you've got, like, I don't know, Amy Winehouse that will, like, drink a bunch and throw up all over your hotel room.
Yeah.
That's the worst they can do. But they're even at their peak.
Yeah.
They're not doing much damage.
That's
Besides,
the peak of their power. But that's when you hear this band, as you know, whenever we hear this band, we shut down our stores and we go out and dance in the streets.
But what's the end goal with that? Like, we just dance and then
we dance and our production numbers drop.
Oh, sends us into a depression.
Sends us into spiral, the decadent west.
I would love to hear songs like that. Like, you know, like the CEO of IBM is just, I can't stop freaking
without a break, sewing at my machine without a break. Let's study! That's such good. I mean, with a name like Let's Study,
yeah.
I mean, that's going to be like the Beatles had crappy names like Helter Skelter and Across the Universe and stuff. What does that even mean?
President Obama has to get on, guys. Seriously,
guys,
we have to stop. Wait, hold on. My country is the best.
Freaking this is my jam.
Yeah, kind of like the Lego Movie, but
you can't stop.
I don't see the end goal there.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna
when you're a band as good as an Eurovision entry from Azerbaijan, you can dictate the terms of your contract.
I wish I knew a little bit more about Azerbaijan. I can't even pronounce it very well because then I could riff on that.
Yeah.
I have nothing for it. Do you have anything, Casey?
I'm trying to think if that's a country or part of another country.
Or a city. Okay. You're right. I'm with you.
To all of our fans from Azerbaijan, we apologize.
I don't know.
Send us a quick note about what kind of geographical entity you have.
Azerbaijan.
Okay.
I've heard it.
Yeah, I'm sure Nate knows. Nate, go ahead.
Okay. Well, actually, Azerbaijan is one of the Ural regions in the mountains. It's a country populated mainly by the Azerbaijanis.
Barjanis, huh?
Azerbaijan natives.
Azerbaijan natives, such as they're in kind of a disputed region. They're
in the Balkans.
No, a little bit south of the Balkans. So, but yeah. They're sort of like think Borat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely thinking
and just
like
a
Turkey,
little bit west of Borat.
Okay. I'm getting it now. I'm getting why that's funny.
A lot of woven goat hair clothing and dyed bright colors for festive occasions in which you eat the goat that you use the hair to make the clothes.
And it's
Is
funny.
it a safe travel zone?
No.
It says that it could.
You don't want to pop in Azerbaijan, no.
And it says that it could just about pass.
Just about
And
pass.
Eurovision's like their talent show. You know, so it's like they almost are good enough to get on America's Got Talent. They can almost get on a show with
It's got to be
Lois
scary
Day.
to perform like that, you know, knowing that any time you could be thrown into a camp and
You'll
tortured.
not practice hard enough.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Or your like, oh, that show sucked. We're gonna take your mom. Oh,
Some weird stuff.
weird. It's hard to
It's
perform like that.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Have they tried giving them crack cocaine?
I tell you what, girls that hot. Whew. I love how their sexy outfits are they're just like a business casual, not business casual, but business dress suit.
Man.
I like how they've like, you can tell they're well nourished. I think that's the biggest turn on for me.
Yeah.
Is that they're not malnourished.